He just kept igniting and right-click trading with me.
I don't think we'll see that. And I don't think... I mean, Weehaw would be the type of guy who plays it, right? But I feel that feels like they're 5 heroes.
I went Deso.
I'm sure they're not doing that.
I went Deso Shadowblade and I pretended like I was TA.
Did it work?
I just like pretend to meld hit people.
Like in real life, or...
What? No, in game.
Gotcha. With the staff? I love how Dazzle attacks, like with his staff. Oh, that's just cool.
What flies from it?
A magical orb.
I think it's arcane magic. It'd be a little more precise. So do you think they're going to bring in more elements to the game? Right? We got fire now. Fire damage is the thing. Are we bringing in the wind damage?
What are we missing from Avatar?
Oh.
Is water...
I'm thinking of
Fire.
Captain Planet. Fire. Wind.
Isn't love one of
Earth. Yeah, heart.
Hearts?
And then he just has a monkey. Like, what is... Do you have powers? No, but I have a pet monkey. What the fudge is going on here? I love that movie, though. Or the show. Because he brought pollution down to 0.
I don't think that was the point of that.
Oh. Well, Nyx, that's good versus
It's like
Ember
we could
and
all do
Phoenix.
a part.
Yeah. I like this Nyx pick. It's just what can you do in the laning phase?
Yeah.
That's always Nyx's problem.
Yeah.
You like him, though, versus Ember and Phoenix, right? I do. I think it's really good versus those heroes. You can always... I mean, you actually have true lockdown for Ember Spirit now. Just Carapace his Flame Guard, and you're good.
You don't like him versus Rubik. And I don't know. I just think he's kind of questionable without like a true combo of some sorts. Like if they have an Invoker or something, you know.
Which I could go. Invoker versus Ember. So it is definitely going to be the Tavo Sand King. Obviously one of the best offlane Sand King players. And then King RD, he always plays those like super greedy 4s.
Now they need an answer to that Sand King.
Will it be? God, Rubik Phoenix lane. I don't know, though. Isn't that really weak laning phase supports?
Yes, sir.
Like, really weak.
Yeah, you make up for it. Because we're probably still going to be seeing dual lanes, so you make up for it in strong laners. You could do, like, Centaur Phoenix or something.
That's why I think Nyx is okay, too. Because you see the other two supports, and you're like, oh, they're just as greedy as me, but I'm a Nyx.
What do you think about the new Drow?
I don't like her that much.
Not even with the recent, just random 120 buff?
I think you can change.
Give her a few javelins for free.
Gaming's turn to
Enigma.
Drow can jungle at level 6 and do Ancients really quick, and I think that could be abused.
Alright, here's
But
what you do. You go Sand King, Mirana offlane. You go
That's
Nyx
not happening
support,
already.
and then you go Dazzle mid, and then you last pick, crap.
10
Go Silencer mid, actually.
Yeah, that sounds pretty game-losing. I'm just going to toss that one out there. So wait, you want to do... So who would even play the Sand King? King RD? You want Tavo on the Nyx? Or on the Mirana?
Probably the Mirana and Blitz's weird.
And Blitz's weird
Wonderland.
fantasy reality? No, I think I'll leave him on the Sand King. the best offlane player on the hero.
No, you
I'm
go
good.
Mirana carry, Sand King offlane.
Okay.
Then you do Dazzle and Nyx as your supports, and then you take Silencer mid.
It is not easy to play Enigma against Nyx.
Silencer's great
By the
against
way.
Enigma, Phoenix, Rubik,
It's
and Ember.
really hard.
I can't wait till he just Carapace walks in the hole. My favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you just watch it. It happens so many. It's going to happen in this game, I bet.
Yeah.
Where he's just holding like a solo like Mirana and he just Carapace walks in. I don't know. Thunder Predator, they're moving away with the team fight. Enigma, Phoenix, Rubik. You already have the Sand King stun to steal, arrow.
I mean, paiN just got to play a pretty fast lineup.
They have to play really. I mean, that's how they always play, right? Even with their Visage lineup, they were winning like 15-minute games at the major. You might have.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
Attune Chaos
Never mind.
Knight? The Attune Knight? All right. He owns with this hero. I don't know. I'm liking it. Unless I see a real crazy paiN, I'm going to say I like Thunder Predator's draft more already.
You could pull him out of the Sandstorm if you have a
Maybe.
sentry down.
10 seconds remaining.
You're a hero that can deal with that kind of harassment better than
5
most.
seconds remaining.
And a BKB in this game Like, you actually won't get kited. EA
What's a
versus
PA?
CK? Does that really count? It's
Yeah,
just an
like-
HFN hero, maybe?
You got the...
Here's what with Dazzle.
That.
Oh, it's a
yeah.
Tavo. You were insulting me, but it's a Tavo Dazzle.
Wait, what? So they're gonna run a 5 Nyx or Sand King?
Probably 5 Nicks, right?
Yeah.
That is
Or
agree
Misery's
with
played
this.
that before. He's played 5 Nicks before.
Wait, since when has King RD been drafting? Sorry, I don't know if that's... I thought Misery usually did it.
No idea. Just trying
Something to
something
look
out,
into,
maybe.
yeah.
It's like what VP might be doing, you know, when they let Ramses draft. Just fresh ideas.
Why would you not... Like, I heard PA Dazzle's like one of the best lanes, but now they're going to opposite lanes, right? I heard that lane is super... Like, you always keep poison up with Dagger. You can't kill the PA ever. And they're just
I
gonna
bet,
shift it.
I bet off-lane Dazzle's really detrimental for any melee carry, though.
That's true. So do you think maybe they change it up and like put the Enigma versus Dazzle? Feels weird to like have to play around a support, but I think you do.
Yeah, because PA matches up really well into Enigma.
I feel like this is a lot like we saw last series where paiN definitely wants to just win these lanes super hard and snowball. And I mean, Thunder Predator as an Enigma Phoenix, like you let him get past 30 minutes, they're probably just going to out-team fight you every time.
Plus J. Mari on
The
Ember.
If he has another good one. Versus Mirana, that's pretty skill-based, isn't it? Or does Mirana just right-click him out of lane?
Miranda right-clicks him out of lane, but the game itself, I think, is, again,
Good Ember.
yeah. Although, Nyx is a little bit annoying, but for the rest of the heroes, you're fine. For the most part.
I think Enigma. I'll be interested. I mean, this is going to be the first time he's not playing, like, last few games, right? It's like, hey, go in, stun, lock someone down, you do your job. Enigma's definitely more of a, like, a thinking, like, when do I use hold? Do I use it? Do I hold it back? Like, is the win condition me?
You can't abandon this hero like they did for his other matchups,
not.
too.
Yeah.
I'll be interested. I think Frank's going to be the big one. If he has a good game, I honestly think I like Thunder Predator's draft just because I'm still a big team fight guy. I don't know how much the patch has changed it, but I feel Thunder Predator plays like they did for us Infamous, and they just take good fights. They'll win.
What about you, Cap?
I think I actually prefer paiN. I don't like the combination of Enigma and Phoenix. I think it's like...
Overkill?
Yeah, it's very slow. And then you picked an offlaner who is also very cooldown dependent. I felt like paiN just picked up any hero that's not cooldown reliant. Those PAs, Weavers, types, and kind of... And especially since they got a hero that they have a laning phase matchup win for all their lanes, right? They could win 3 out of 3 of their lanes.
I think it's going to be like a 20-25 minute win for paiN, or like a 50-60 minute win for Thunder Predator. Yeah, it's like... It's definitely going to be one or the other to me.
Somebody told me, don't talk shit about Denny's. What other place can you go to at 4 a.m. drunk and geeked to get Grand Slams?
Yeah.
I don't know. IHOP? Classier version of Denny's?
That is true.
I've only, in my defense of Denny's and IHOP, I'm pretty sure I've only gone to, like, each of them once in my life. I've never really gone to the breakfast.
I don't know. McDonald's, like, if their hash browns weren't so good, I'd understand, but there's no
I've
reason.
also never been to McDonald's for breakfast. So I don't know what that experience is like.
I just have, like...
That sounds depressing as hell.
What?
That's what that sounds like.
Dude, have you had their hash browns? That is not depressing. That is
Dude,
life.
McDonald's hash browns, when they're fresh and ready out the oven,
I would
you get 2 of
literally...
them.
I would tell my grandma that McDonald's makes better hash browns than her. I'm willing to do that. That's how good they are. I will break her heart to do that. Well, she needs to know. Alright, so how are they doing? Where is the Dazzle? Dazzle's bottom. Enigma's bottom. I think that's good for Thunder Predator. If they do leave it like that.
I mean, I'm sure Dazzle beats Enigma too. I'm just not as confident about PA versus Chaos Knight as PA versus Enigma.
This is tri-lane versus tri-lane. Alright. Oh wait, Sand King is bottom. I lied. 3v2.
Out of 4.
paiN will. That's
Dude, what is that music? I haven't seen this.
What is that?
PA taunt?
When was that during the battle pass? I guess
I
it had
don't
to
know.
be. She has a cartwheel.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, she's like a color guard person, but with fiery swords that can.
no,
pierce
she's like an
one's soul.
EDM dancer.
Yeah.
I've never seen an EDM dancer like do that kind of flip.
She's like doing parkour.
Most people, would you see Ben Wu doing that? He's the only EDM guy. I don't see Ben Wu doing a cartwheel while he's listening to music.
Ben Wu is literally the most atypical EDM guy.
That's what I mean. I don't see
ever,
Merlini hitting them dance moves. Okay, this middle lane. I feel like you just right click out, but we'll see. HFN will eat the damage. Do you have to go level 2E in this lane? Blur?
No, I don't think so.
They're just gonna
that's
try
kind of hurt your game
Rubik.
overall. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Against a no armor hero. Whole lot of physical damage. Nice double stun there for Misery.
So we've seen it now. Misery's been on the team for a couple lands. How are you feeling about him on this paiN team? I feel he wasn't increased skill-wise over Duster, but is he bringing enough to the table where this is a world caliber team? A world-class team, pardon.
And they got top 4 at the major, or
ESL.
at ESL, which, I mean, that event had a lot of good teams in it.
But you bombed out at the major. And do you really care if you do well at ESL if you bomb out of the major?
That's true, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like, what's missing? Because I feel like they got the team they wanted, right?
They also got last at TI, though, with Duster.
True. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know.
That was a collapse. They had to win one of their last 4 games to make it.
And they could have. That had to feel so bad. Oh, the haste rune. Yoink. I would probably just go right click.
That's why you're not King RD.
I mean, now he's doing it.
I don't know what Prod is doing, poking his head out like
Dude, I'm really surprised. How's this Phoenix like? Oh, he was waiting for the pull. Oh, okay. Missed it. That one right click actually failed him. Don't ever listen to me, you idiot. This Rubik's going to be out of position once, and he is going to get blown up.
Immediately jumps onto Matthew, does manage to hit the double impale there. Fate Bolt's going to come out, that's going to slow down a lot of the damage. Plus the magic stick. It's going to try and survive, but unfortunately his healing salve is immediately canceled by that dagger. It's just a question of who's going to die first. Misery, one shot from him, but oh, it's the first blood that goes to HFN on Matthew.
Damn. All right. Just trade it up. I don't know. I think that's good for the PA lane, but
Oh, hey,
I don't think it really matters.
you can pull the hard camp now. I didn't know
Because
that.
there's no hill, huh?
Yeah, you just cut these trees down.
I actually forgot, dude. I think the map changes like more so than hero and item change, right? The map changes make the biggest difference in every patch.
You could probably do it on
That side as well, yeah. Whoa.
oh, wait.
What?
What? That's not what I meant. Ignore me.
Well, you probably could do what you were saying,
Yeah,
but
what are
you
you
don't
talking
have
about?
to.
Nothing.
I'm so confused.
I'm not talking about anything. It's a radiant side advantage.
Oh, the heal bomb.
Nice, and they're going to be able to follow that up with a good Poison Strike, but they're just turning and doing a lot of damage to King RD. Frank has to TP out because a Poison Strike would kill him. Otherwise, King RD is going to be dove on by the Phoenix, but the Phoenix cannot afford to commit on the Sand King.
He missed his last Fire Spirit. Did he add that? That's a lot of sustain on like both sides bottom. The Dazzle, obviously, but the Phoenix just like you hit one Fire Spirit, and they just don't do any damage.
Matthew gone on again.
Probably.
Just keep daggering him. They're going to stun up Archangel. Nice bounce back there with the Spike Carapace. That does a little bit more damage. Matthew's going to try and juke him out. He does have a Fairy Fire and one Tango to go. He's going to try and eat through the trees. Passes by a Tomb, but they spot him out. Misery holding on to the stun. Hits them both. Kills the Rubik. Now they can start doing damage to Attune as well. Attune has to give up on this fight eventually, but he's got plenty of Magic Wand stacks, so he won't be any trouble trading away some damage. 25-1 right now on our Ember Spirit.
He's owning. I mean, it's really even, but he is doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing better than I expected, but
J. Mari, Ember, I guess.
yeah. And they're going to make another go onto Frank. They're trying to get the stun.
He just can't get rid of it. Poison Touch stays on him. Frank will die as a result.
Forever.
Frank's still alive.
No, he's
Poison's on him for about 10
He
more
saved the
seconds.
stun. He's got the Phoenix as well.
Oh, nice. That was just, like you said, he just sandstormed instead of stunning the trees, so he had stun afterwards. And
Yeah, and he gives him the tip.
damn. Dude, that Poison Touch, God, what an ability. Like, the fact he has two abilities I would consider broken, right? His ulti and... I would consider Poison Touch actually broken. I'm fine saying that.
Also, it does scale, by the way. Cooldown reduction?
Yeah, it does. Blitz? Thoughts?
I was like, what? I don't remember that.
What?
The cooldown reduction scales on Juju on the beat.
I don't remember that. I thought it was 50 base when it came out.
I mean, it's possible it was in the very first patch, I guess. I don't know.
Huh. Doesn't everyone just go Necrobook on that hero now? So you have permanent Necro uptime?
I don't think the supports have. I don't think you're rich enough, right? Because if you're playing
Yeah, but if you're,
support,
I mean, if you're offlane, or I guess Tavo.
offlane. I don't know what
technically you're
Tavo.
safe lane.
Tavo does some weird stuff. I can
Oh, John Murray goes back in.
Weehaw turns around, arrows him, does have one lead charge. Here comes the Phoenix. They do manage to run him over and then get some damage on a Weehaw. Not enough for the kill, though.
Don't touch that head, you'll frighten the
Oh
bird.
my god, the hit's melted! Dude, I could use an omelet right now.
He does the hard-boiled egg, though.
Oh, you're right.
That's true.
I've never had those. They're too scary for me to eat.
You know what, Grant? I legit haven't had one either. I don't know if you're trolling or not,
No,
but I've never
not
had a hard
I've never had. They just like look like I don't want to eat
they don't
that.
look good.
You guys
They don't look
should
good.
really open yourself up to new experiences.
Is that an experience?
Hard-boiled eggs are great.
That's like when I got told
Dire's
cottage
bottom
cheese is
tower
good.
is under
They
attack.
lied.
Another thing I haven't had before.
Don't. I got bet $10 to eat it and it was terrible. I'd give back the $10 if I could get that like taste out of my brain. Well, that's another kill.
Matthew's dead.
Dude, Rubik feels so useless this game now. Like, right at level 2, you're like, wait, they can just blink strike dagger, kill him over and over, and that's what they're gonna do. Dude, it's a 4K lead at 7 minutes. Did we see that? This is a shellacking right now.
It is. You thought Thunder Predator was gonna do it, dude.
I didn't. I said I think they have the best chance.
What? You said before the draft, you said this is theirs.
It is. Just wait. Remember, I talked about it. If they're going to win this game, it is going to be a 50 to 60 minute game. I do recall that. Or I said paiN would win in 20 to 25.
He did say that. It's
I,
on the record.
either one can still happen. I think J. Mari can still have a really good game.
Our court stenographer on the side does have all the records.
Indeed. Good use of stenographer. Dude, that would be such a
Does that
stressful
kill
job.
It just kill Eidolon straight up?
Looks
Bet
like
it does.
Level 3.
Level 3 with the minus armor as well.
Radiant are
Yikes.
scanning.
It's time for net worth.
Time to ban Dazzle is what
Dire's
it's time to
middle
do.
tower is under attack.
It actually is, I'm pretty sure. Look at the this. It feels so much different than last game, right? You see the net worths compared to like the infamous versus Thunder Predator, but you just feel like paiN knows what to do in their head. That's the biggest thing. When you farm, knowing what to do with the farm, you could just throw it away like we saw multiple times, or you just continue the pressure and the CK just slowly dies. Not gonna go for it. Dagger spam, a little too good.
Mid
for the
lane,
wall.
Matthew shows up, dies
Oh,
almost
man.
immediately.
That's a DD Mirana.
I'm pretty sure Matt.
The Moonlight Shadow goes off to protect against Jaimari's rotation, so they're good there as well.
He's under the sentry.
Unless he goes underneath the sentry. Does manage to get the impale off, but the stun pullback is still going to catch him.
Oh, he's still DD'd
He's still DD'd.
for this whole fight. I won't do it.
Okay.
All right, see ya.
God. They're taunting so much with that PA thing.
Are you guys fans of the
Not taunting anymore.
It's not.
As he may die, telekinesis pulled down by the reality rift. That is an unfortunate stacking. And now he's going to taunt again.
Can't do that versus PA. Didn't even go one in his blur. He has 3 Wraith Bands off to the jungle.
Dude, why don't you go one level of blur? Just to dodge stuff.
I don't know. I thought he would. I guess they just want more kill on Matthew. Like, right? He's never leaving the lane. He has that extra point, I guess. I don't know. I think he just doesn't think he's ever going to die with a wand, right?
Oh! Sorry.
It's okay.
I just had a painful experience of this, and I was just reliving it. PA counters Phoenix really hard now.
Why?
Or harder than she used
you can
to.
blink straight to someone near and you can still attack it
Yeah,
quick,
you
right?
keep the attack speed.
You have to blink
You
to an
do.
enemy, though.
Yeah, you have to blink to an enemy or an ally, but it's still
Does it not work on ally?
incredibly good.
Do you get the attack speed for blink on an ally?
Maybe.
I don't know. I
Maybe
legit
you
don't
can
know.
do that.
Dude, you're right. I didn't think.
No,
Dude, that
friendly
PA,
or enemy and grants bonus attack speed while attacking.
That's really good.
Oh, the 1 second
the
stun.
poison touch. Jaimari's dead. They're going to
They're
go
all
on Prada
dead.
up next. Prada did not
very
have the
fun.
poison touch on him, so he's going to be okay.
You're getting
soon.
jujued.
Juju, it's on the beat.
He managed to get pretty lucky with the Phantasm. A lot of illusions out, but a big AoE hit from both the Dazzle as well as the SaintKing eliminates those illusions.
It's this game is feeling rough.
Grant's doing the dance right
I'm
now.
doing
Just
it.
imagine
You guys
it
couldn't
in your
see it.
head, guys.
It's actually pretty spot on.
Marana actually has 4 8th band treads. Ugh.
Does that bother you?
4 Wraith bands, baby.
It's good.
I mean, I feel like it should.
that's
I know
fine.
that's what I'm saying. It's good. It's too good, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
way
it's
too good.
it's good without the attack speed. I'm pretty sure. Like just the stats, and now you get the attack speed.
Whoa.
That was on me for distracting you. They just kill Frank.
Frank.
I said Frank's gonna have to have a big game, and he is not so far. Like I don't even know where you go as Enigma. Do you have to just jungle? I don't think you can go bottom versus PA.
Hitting. He's going to try and kill the tower and use the Moonlight Shadow to get away. But
He did it. Oh, Jay
Okay.
Mari.
Jai Mari
Didn't do it.
barely picks
He
it
did
up.
go book blitz. You are correct
Yeah,
on the Juju sir.
told you.
I mean, I'm not that big a scout. Play this Dazzle core. You should practice heroes that aren't good. You know what I mean, Blitz?
Yeah, is that how you get real good at
That's
doing
how you get real good. Like, just
All
practice.
right,
the
they
worst hero.
may have overcommitted
What's
here.
your hero right now? Oh,
Telekinesis and a black hole, and maybe unnecessary. Oh, Tavo with the big hit heal on the creeps, and he can even kill Prada as well. Look at those Necronomicons going to business. Matthew is taking a ton of damage as
What
well. He
the
maintains
fuck?
his Juju as well as the poison touch, as that Necronomicon minion will make sure he ticks
He's gone.
out. Triple kill for Tavo.
This game, he's broken. He's legitimately broke. I mean, Tavo's a good player, but if you just watch what just happened, he just solo killed 4 people. Like literally solo killed 4 people. HFN just farming. Yeah, I don't know, paiN. They are looking pretty juicy. This would be a good kill if you can actually get it. But you have a teammate. Damn. Alright. What do you go on PA now? I've heard a lot of people still like Battlefield. I've heard Deso. Like those are the only 2 I've really heard. I don't know if you've heard others.
I've only seen Battle
Furies.
I like Deso BKB the most, I think.
I like Battle Fury this game because you're against the CK.
And you're just farming anyways. Like,
Yeah,
you're
You get
actually-
triple dagger. It's
Yeah, that's nice.
Then you get to get the armor corruption talent, so you get a Deso in a way.
Yeah. I think if you're losing this, I think you just go Battlefield because you're winning this game so hard. Like if you're behind and you want to steamroll better, I guess Deso, but don't need it.
well, you know I have to do camera, right?
My bad.
William's just holding out his hand, expecting me to just...
I wish I had arm hair.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really. Mine's super
Okay,
light. But
William is also the same guy who says it would be nice to be able to have a scent. We were talking about how Koreans don't have body odor and don't sweat.
why would you
don't.
want a scent?
Like, you don't want it.
You
The
don't
only
want-
time you notice it is 90% of the time is when it's bad.
Yeah, because you'll notice, and other people have already noticed that you don't want it. Trust me, Will.
I do.
No, you do. I'll trade you. We can do some Freaky Friday shit. I will trade you, but only the odor part. I'm cool with where I'm at right now.
There's nothing else.
Dude, look at that. He just almost. Oh,
He would have killed that Ember.
yeah,
He almost did still.
he did. The Ember's down to 300 life from 1 Shadow Weave and 1 poison.
Does the armor apply? Minus armor applies instantly.
I'm gonna
right?
assume
So-
yes. If it's
so
anything
Shadow
Dazzle
Wave-
related, yes.
Yeah, so Shadow Wave probably
Instantly
does the
does-
extra
Yeah, you're
damage.
right.
Yeah.
God, that is... Steals lead. That's not what you want. Matthew needs to find. You gotta just find SaintKing stun and go try to initiate on people. Like leap plus pull back is okay, but it's only level 2, and I mean Radiant's 12k ahead at 14 minutes. Like you're not doing anything this game.
You know he's here. They're going to
There
stop
it
his
is.
TP though, and they're going to jump onto December Spirit. Attune's hitting the backline as well. Now Matthew tries to stop things with his telekinesis. He does have leap. He's going to have to leap over the bridge if he wants to get out of here. Epicenter coming in from King RT. Goes straight for Attune. He doesn't have a Burrow Strike just yet. Doesn't have the mana. Can pop the magic wand in a second here. Attune just lost because all of this invis is causing him issues, and now the arrow onto Frank. Make sure he stays chain stun off of King RD's double
Don't
man
fight this
Burrow
Dazzle.
Strike. Prada is going to be able to jump away, but that is still 2 cores down on the side of Thunder Predator.
And they're gonna get all 4 bounty runes.
I mean, this game I want to say is the most over game I've seen in a while. Like, what do you even? You have the Black Hole and Phoenix, right? Like, so you actually do have the Wombo combo. But I think everyone is like Dazzle won't be caught in it. Tavo, his positioning, right? He wasn't at that fight. He came in on the backside. You're never gonna catch him. I don't know.
This is a rough Enigma game. it's like what we said. You can't just abandon this guy. He's not one of those like you get 0 items, do everything.
No, there's the dust.
Now he's dead.
Oh, and he got the chicken with
nice
the vendetta hit.
vendetta hit from Matthew.
Okay, Matthew.
Frank, I think, works best on these like heroes that just run in with blinks and stun.
Who embered? Sorry, he had like no HP.
Is under attack.
Must almost got one shot. And the tips. Yeah, I agree. I think Frank. I don't know. It just feels like they changed up their strategy. Maybe they had this like they assumed they were going to beat Infamous. They were going to have to play paiN. They made a strategy, but now you're like, uh-oh, that did not work.
Yeah.
And he has Battle Fury, 16 minutes.
Meanwhile, our Chaos Knight has drums going back for the Midas.
He's so underfarmed comparatively.
It's good. 3,500 gold behind the Phantom Assassin. Their team is 15k down to paiN right now.
Almost a K a minute. That's when you know the game is bad. Like they don't have a game. And then you have a CK. CK is a lot like paiN, and hey, I want to kind of fight early with these little small items, maybe.
Vendetta's going to reveal some of these heroes, but it's a bit too late. The initiation's already happened on a 2. No immediate follow-up, though, and King RD may just straight up die. They trade out supports. It looks like, no, Shalgrave actually buying King RD some time. He's going to go for the TP out, get stunned up. Supernova will make sure he does die, but a double stun from Misery, stopping the effectiveness of both Frank as well as Attune. They do manage to finish up that big PA, though, thanks to the comeback there of Jaimari. Now Tavo's going to be chased down with the Sunray as well. They keep the vision up. Attune takes a lot of damage. He will tick out here from the Poison Touch, plus the Necronomicon minions, but a great fight for Thunder Predator.
Yeah, 4 for 2, and it all starts with the Sand King getting a little bit too aggressive, and the rest of his team trying to back him up. But it was such an awkward angle for everybody to filter into. It was like right under the tier 2. It's not easy for everyone to dive like that.
And that's like the perfect spot for an Ag. Like he just puts an Ag on the tower, and you either have to commit or you have to run. I don't know how long. He was stuck on that ward hill, though. Like, that fight. I don't know if he was stuck there on purpose, but...
I think he waited because the rest of his team had died, and he's like, well, if I jump down at this point...
Yeah, I'll die. Well, there you go. But now you have Black Hole plus Egg on cooldown. I mean, do you just go in 5-man again? If you're the Radiant, do you just go do Roche?
I think you want to Roche pretty badly. And they could do it. They have lots of minus armor. They have
heal.
a PA. Oh. They've got the Necro book. Like,
are they going to do it without PA?
They definitely probably can.
The funny thing is, PA isn't even showing somewhere on the map either. So, they could have HFN with them.
I mean, you definitely want the Aegis on him and not Weehaw, I'm pretty sure. You go over
him dying without the help of Grave helped that fight a lot too, that he had to use it on the Sand King.
Yeah. Felt like paiN jumped the gun a bit on that team fight, King RT.
You can't blink into Hole as well as Phoenix Ult, right? Like, there's no reason to do that. Like, the one chance you lose this game is from a bad team fight, and you definitely took a bad team fight. Who ended up buying back on Dire? Was it Jaimari?
Ember Spirit.
It was,
yeah.
okay.
Jaimari died almost.
Dude, look at his items. He was gonna have his Maelstrom, now he just doesn't. Yikes.
Dire's structures are fortified.
He had like a 13-minute Maelstrom last game. That is a big compared to the 19-minute? No. Matthew having a pretty good game on Rubik again. But I don't think you can solo carry a game as Rubik. You definitely need at least one more person. It doesn't feel like CK is going to be that person either.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I just...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Go on. Top lane. Oh, Jaimari drops very low. Mid lane. Weehaw, double, triple leap away.
Boom, boom, boom.
He will get out.
I was trying to think of a way for Thunder Predator.
Wait, when does CK get his gold per minute talent?
Level
20 or
15,
15?
right? Oh no, it's level 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, you know what? Turtle in the base. Honestly, they could. It may not sound the best, but you have Enigma, Phoenix, and CK You just sit in that base, you acquire that extra gold once you actually get the levels. I don't know, man.
Doesn't PA just get 6-slotted and jump on your course and kill them?
Yeah, probably. But you have a black hole, right? If she jumps too far in, even with BKB.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of people sitting in their base, but I could see Dire doing it just because you have 3 GPM talents. You have 2 of the best team fighting abilities in the game. I think it's actually a decent strategy, which it pains me to say.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh!
There was like 5 things in front of him!
I think he tried to save his centaur over himself, and I don't think because oh no.
There was like 6 Eidolons and a centaur.
Is under attack.
I don't even think Weehaw
Matthew.
expected to get hit by that.
It's gonna be caught. HFN and King RD have
now it's
so much long-range catch between them. Jaimari, there's out a little bit of damage to HFN.
It's so hard to hold
Aegis.
high ground against this lineup, especially with the Necros.
yeah. Especially when your Enigma dies right before they push uphill, and you're like, oh well, we don't have Midnight Pulse or Black Hole.
And he's got a pipe, like a constant
pipe.
pipe. This is insane team fight right now.
Middle
This is
barracks has fallen.
36 cooldown pipe.
I would say this just about sums up Dad. 2.7k gold, by the way. Buy something else if he wants.
He went the Arc Warden style, just Necro Book 1 to farm, push out.
Even team fight, it's good.
Yeah, it's just value.
Every single time he poison touches, and then just the Necronomicons run at those heroes.
Is under attack.
You get the wave on them
Refresh
too.
it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone's banning that hero next game. Whoever's not first pick.
The thing about the hero is that when it looks broken, it looks real good. When you're ahead like this, is he gonna bottle DD right now? Is that why he gave him the rune? Yeah.
Sell one of your raid, man. Just get the gold. They're not gonna find the Misery, the one guy who can catch an Ember Spirit. You just can't farm with Blame Guard on anymore, right? Like at all.
I think you can because you need to push out the waves, but
It's just a lot easier to get caught by the next.
yeah, you have to hope that
Radiant's bottom tower is
paiN
under
are just going for the 5-man.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Oh.
Jump to tune, stun rays, trying to keep him alive, but it's not enough. Now the arrow not going to hit Frank,
That's a
but
DDPA.
HFN is just going to keep running at him.
1 point.
Matthew in the back lines got hit by a couple stacks of bad juju as well. They'll use that double damage to hit the
Do you
second
think
lane.
they should nerf DD?
Dire's top
No.
tower is under attack.
I think DD's fine. I think maybe you nerf. Maybe you take the chance it spawns down below like illusions past a certain minute. I don't know. That just feels like super
Dire's
weird then.
top tower has fallen.
I don't know. DD's never been changed in what, like 15 years?
Yeah.
That's one of those things I think.
Dire's top
I don't know if you can.
has fallen.
Well, this game is over. I'll say
Dire's
it.
top barracks has fallen.
Yeah.
They own paiN made. I wouldn't say eat my words, but they definitely looked a lot better than I thought they would.
Dire's
They won in
bottom
25
tower
minutes.
is under attack.
Hey, yeah.
They did do
alright.
that.
They did do that. I mean, that's
Dude, they won every single one of their games in like 25 minutes. Even the games that look close for a bit, that me and Cap were casting, it's like, oh, this team actually looks like they can contest. All right, it's over.
what
We-
about why CK still? I really don't get the CK pick at all. I actually don't.
They thought it was good versus Mirana, right?
I guess.
There's no way you can pick that though. Like just it's good versus Mirana, but it's just CK, right? I don't know. It feels like they had heavy team fight, and then you just have a CK who doesn't do anything. Well, they're gonna try. You gotta kill Dazzle first.
They're going to go straight for Dazzle. Immediately telekinesis almost blown
Why'd
up.
he
They
throw
do
him
manage
away?
to get him just in time. Jaimari hunts for more, but most of paiN have already retreated pretty well. Now they're going to turn around as Jaimari has overextended himself. PA almost gets him. A little bit more damage, and finally he does fall. They're going to catch Misery now with the black hole. It caught HFN as well. The Epicenter's going to come back into this. They're going to try and fight with King RT. They blow up the Enigma, stun up the Chaos Knight as well, but the Sunray will burn down HFN. Now King RT's got to get out, but Weehaw in the back lines. He's already picked off the bird, and now looks to fight Attune as well, and he's got the damage over time to do so. Throws out an arrow, thinks about it, thinks otherwise though, wants to save the arrow for Attune perhaps. He doesn't have any leap charges, but it looks like just the slowdown of the Caustic Finale and the Sand King is enough to make sure that Weehaw can keep pace.
The crazy part is that's probably the best fight
Yeah.
that
it is.
Thunder Predator is going to get. Like, they got the egg off, they got the hole off. They killed the PA, or the Dazzle early on. if you still can't win the fight at this point, I just don't see how you're going to do it.
Yeah, he can. He's a man-to-mail. I mean, he arrowed the Enigma as the hole was running out, so he didn't cancel it, but it was a free kill in the Enigma after that.
Yeah.
I don't know, that really did look good for Thunder Predator, and then it just... I mean, you have to overextend if you're them, right? Like, you're like, wait, we killed the Dazzle, but we definitely have to go more than that.
That's the best possible fight I think they're going to get, because it's a 4-on-5.
It is. Like, with their best hero, probably, honestly. Well, they're just going to slowly get chipped down now. Egg Boy's waiting. They have vision of King RD, though. Yeah. So is Meteor Hammer, it didn't get buffed or changed, right? It's still garbage?
0 difference.
Okay. Yeah. It's been a bad item since day one. I'm glad I was on that boat. Oh, Frank got arrowed again.
Now King RT will follow that up.
Frank.
As the Sandstorm, dishing out damage. That's going to be enough. The Sunray is putting a lot of damage into King RT, but it's not enough. Weehaw will force Jaimari back to the Fountain Prada.
Gone now.
Arrow comes out. There's Jaimari. Okay.
Dude, people are getting like mind tricked into these arrows.
Yeah. I like how this team's just like ending it over here while someone's like slowly does the racks.
Epicenter back in. Jaimari is dead. And
I think no, it's dead.
No, that egg's not going to survive either.
A good game call. That was an ass whooping, I believe is the correct term.
Yes.
paiN still look like...
They're a tier above everyone else here.
Yeah.
I would say.
And I think the most interesting series is still going to be the...
paiN versus
Test 1, 2,
paiN X.
3. Yeah.
Test 1, 2, 3. I'm not calling them that. I'll tell them right now. It's stupid. They need to know.
What was his name in the ADCL?
Truffle Salt.
That's a good name.
I don't know why Venom made it. We were Team Runes, and then Peter said, well, this Rune's qualified for the minor, even though you registered first, and then they disbanded. We were Runes first before that team, and we had to change.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know. They definitely, if we're beyond the name thing, they're like, what is these no Pangolier, no Storm? Like, people are just saying no whatever hero name. That's so uncreative. Yeah. I really think it is.
You're copying No Tidehunter from
You're copying
5
Eternal
years
Envy's
ago or
names.
something? Like
get good, kid. No, I think paiN is clearly the best team. paiN X, probably clearly the second best, if